YouTubers, Bald Rhino back with another SGC video reveal, and it will be the last. So appreciate all of you hanging in for this exciting trilogy. It's not like Lord of the Rings or anything like that, but it's fun, educational. Appreciate all the comments and suggestions, and hey, this is how we learn together, you know. So everything will be going to PSA, even if they go a year from now on. This is the 10 of the Walker Buehler Topps rookie, which is pretty sweet. It'll be interesting to see if anybody can beat them. The turn times have gotten so bad. I did get a couple comments that one gentleman is working on 80 plus business days at SGC, and that's that's the resale value is just such a big deal. Also, some of the offers, I've put up some of these SGC cards, and some of the offers you get, these folks are smart. They know that they might be able to pick off an SGC card that they can break out and send to PSA. And so there you go. But this is the Tatis. If that could have been a 10, that would have maybe helped pay for this mistake here. But nope, 9.5. Also the 9s. I've had a couple offers on 9s of various rookies, and it's painful to just even get an offer like that. This is the Vlad Jr. 8.5. That's a beauty there, huh? Nice. He's actually turned up a little bit. I'm excited to watch him, see what happens in the playoffs. This wasn't a bad card, really. This one is the, I think it's the 86 Donruss rookies of Barry Bonds in a 9. Sorry about all the glare there, but it is a sweet looking card. Doesn't look very good in this holder, which is a good experiment. I think one of the comments was that, hey, if you're going to do this, get white bordered cards, and I think that that's smart. So the conclusion there is if you PC cards, you should send the white bordered ones, as well as any kind of really shiny, and I will do a finale with one card that made the order bearable. But this is a perfect example of SGC is going to do the same thing PSA is going to do, which is anytime you have a variation or some kind of a rare card, they're going to give it less than a 10. So why on earth would you send that to SGC? Because your resale value is going to be destroyed. You need to play the 10 game at PSA. Because if your percentage of 10s at SGC is going to be the same as PSA, you definitely got to have it in PSA. So there you go. That's a nice card, pack pulled. He's playing great too. It's going to be great playoffs, I think. Here's another Aussie, 9.5. Beautiful. This was murderous here. This is the short print of the 2019 Topps Update throwback uniform for Keston Hiura. And, you know, a 9, that's just, you know, that's something that's going to have to be broken out. I'll get a lot of practice busting out cards out of SGC holders. As you know, there's always a positive. Here's a 10 of Keston Hiura. Here's a guy that, you know, caught fire for a little bit, and now it's a dumpster fire, but not too bad. 9.5. Here's a rainbow foil of another man. What's nice about the rookies in 2019, the vast majority of them are in the playoffs, or some of the hot rookies that are fun to watch are going to be in the playoffs. For example, this gentleman here has a chance to kind of restart his entire 2020. Wow, whoa, you know, 10. And for example, give you an idea, this card is of the short print picture, and you might get $20 for this card, maybe. So I mean, I think that's just holding Glaber is probably the best idea right now. Here was a victory. Too bad the kid isn't as good as hoped, but he's not a bad player. Carter Kaboom. This is the refractor out of 569 in the Topps Heritage. Nice looking card there. And the trout destruction continued too. This is the 2020 Topps 85 design and a 9. Just wow. Thank God it's PC. But look how good the white border looks in that holder there. So that's a little picture for you that makes some sense. And it's a PC. I'm not going to sell trout unless I have doubles. Here you go. Here is the 9.5. This is the Mega Box Ronald Acuna Jr. Just a gorgeous card. And I got lucky here. You know, I think it's time to be fair. I wasn't going to get a 10 at PSA, and that's not centered properly. But 9.5 isn't bad at SGC, because this would definitely, if it's not a 10, it's a 9 at PSA. I have to do more research. I still don't believe that 9.5s at SGC go for more than 9s at PSA. I think that at least my experience has not proven that out, but I don't have as much experience as a lot of these other people. Here's another destructive grade on the Trout Prism Refractor. 9. This is brutal. All my Prism Refractors received a 9. So that was interesting. Here's another card that'll sit around for life, probably. But I just don't know if you want to sell a card for $20 that's a 10. I'm curious what other people would do. I mean, do you just cut your losses there? Like this card right here. I mean, I think my instinct is to dump it, because I think that the shooting star is done with Ohtani, but you just never know, right? So do you just put it in a place to store it? I don't know. I don't want to be one of those guys that when I'm dead, they find a storage locker and he kept all these things that were worthless that somebody had to clean up for him, you know? I don't know, but here's the 2018 Topps Rafael Devers. This is a nice card and a 10. There's a Holiday, 9.5. The Walker Buehler Chrome rookie, 10. And another Walker Buehler, 10. Here is a Gleyber Torres Top Prospects, 10. This one's kind of a rare, tough pull. This is the refractor out of Stadium Club of the man who just went over 600 home runs, man. And he's looking at one right there. That is a sweet card. See, now that would be a nice PC item for someone, I think. Look how good the chrome looks in there. I think that's nice. I did submit some vintage. This probably would have got a 10. My buddy was like, Jiminy Christmas, SGC is so tough on vintage. You would have gotten a 10 on that card. Well, maybe. But I got a 9. And what the mistake here is that nobody's going to buy this card unless they PC Fergie Jenkins, because the registry that everyone cares about is at PSA. So, dumb. This one I just wanted to keep for my collection. It's kind of the whole deal with the Rocks and the start of the season and everything. And of course they give it a 9. Because you know that card's been graded a whole bunch. They couldn't possibly give it a 9.5. Here is a 98 Topps Baby Boomers. This is a really tough pull, but Roland's obviously going to get in the Hall of Fame. And so I just wanted to, again, put something really good in that slab. And I think it looks fantastic in there. Really nice. Here is the reprint 98 Topps reprint of Roberto Clemente in the 72. And then I got a 9.5. It's the most perfectly centered card I've ever seen, but it looks fantastic in that slab. But there's the back. So again, I mean, here is the Topps traded Greg Maddux in a 9. Another backfire of the needing the 9.5, because it's not centered well enough. And these cards are ridiculous in terms of PSA just says, oh, it's 9. So here, all I did was trade a 9 PSA for a 9 SGC, which again is an error. There's the 9.5 of the 96 Topps Cal. And, you know, that's probably fair. It's not centered correctly enough. Keston, 9.5, Top Prospects, Bowman Platinum. Kind of a decent, good-looking card. Here is Keston, 10 in the Topps Heritage. Not a bad card. Probably worth $10. Here is the pink refractor of Keston in the update. There you go. Nice, huh? This is kind of a funny thing here. I pack pulled this card, so the fact that they said that was trimmed I thought was humorous. This is the this was kind of a nice card. Too bad this guy, man, I hope everything on the internet is not true. They're gonna, I guess, try losing weight to see if his knees respond to that. But 2020 Topps, Jordan Alvarez and the 10. And then to finish everything out, the final card of the final SGC reveal. I might buy SGC in the future, but I will never send to them again. This was a card that I pack pulled a long time ago, and as you all know, PSA is ruthless on die cut cards. And I would encourage you, I also have an Anthony Rendon as well, but this card, if I hadn't received the SGC, I probably would have had to go into full-time counseling. But this is the Panini Prism. This 2013, 2012 Prism cards are getting really popular, but you know, obviously they're not going to give it a 10. It's not my birthday or anything like that. But 9.5 on a die cut is gorgeous, and look at that card and how wonderful it looks in there. So as a PC item, I mean, this is the one you want. This is the holder that makes it look the best. It's out of 60 cards. I do like how they put the number of 25 out of 60. One thing also that I hate to say is that older folks, I think, are going to prefer the PSA holder. I can barely see the wording on the left unless I'm right up on it. The balance of the PSA label is just so superior. You know, I don't have any trouble seeing the grade, so that's one good thing, I think. But anyway, that is just a gorgeous card. Hopefully he wins another Gold Glove. His war on the defensive side was ridiculous this year, but you never know. Of the GOAT. So we'll end with the GOAT, and we'll end the SGC reveals and the sending them cards. But I really appreciate the journey with everybody. I hope that this was educational and helpful, and hope you have a good one. Take care.